Hello everybody, Antoine here for Simarchitecture and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to build a small house compared to all the houses that I've built before, because building such huge houses or palaces takes me a lot of time, and building some smaller houses would allow me to publish more videos, I guess, and this is what everyone wants. Me, because I really missed publishing video once a week or once every 2 weeks, and probably you, I guess, because a lot of you on Twitter or in the comments asked me where I was, and I actually was busy at work and busy building the big Persian palace that I've built before. And yeah, some of you suggest me to build smaller houses just like I used to before, and it was not a bad idea. So today we're building a small house. Well, this is not really small, it's normal sized house. This is what I mean. Inspired by American architecture, some of those beautiful suburban houses made of wood. And yeah, so this house is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathrooms house with a beautiful living room under a ceiling made of glass, thanks to this new fitter that came with the update for The Sims 4 Seasons. So yeah, it's more and less like a veranda, or yeah, veranda, it's the word I'm looking for. So yeah, the living room is under this glass ceiling. There's a big kitchen, a dining room, and quite a large entry hall with some bookshelves, a fireplace, and so on. So it's almost like a second living room, I would say. I built this house in Newcrest on a 30 by 30 lot, as I didn't want this house to be huge, and I also wanted to build like a small garden. It is small, but there's everything you need. There's a swimming pool, there's greeneries, there are trees, there's grass, there's everything to make this garden enjoyable, I would say. And also my project, or I don't know if it's a project, but I'm building this in Newcrest, and I wanted to make Newcrest more beautiful in my game, because Newcrest was for me like a laboratory, every time I wanted to build something, try something new, I built it in Newcrest, because Newcrest is totally empty, there's no architecture, so you could approximately build any style you want. And my Newcrest is a bit strange looking now, because you have some really modern builds, you have suburban houses like this one, there are Victorian houses, there are palaces, there's pretty much everything, and it looks pretty weird. So my idea was to turn Newcrest into like just a normal American neighborhood that would look a bit like Wisteria Lane in Desperate Housewives or something like this. So I think every time I'm gonna build such a house, I'm gonna build it in Newcrest, because this is probably the best neighborhood to build such houses, as it looks really American, I would say. All the words except Windenburg look American, but this one is even more American looking than the other one, I would say. Even if I've never been to America, but this is the idea I have of American neighborhood, even if I know that not all American neighborhoods are looking like this one, but it looks more like a TV show or something like this. So I think you would probably be expecting a Sims 4 Seasons build, but indeed I would like to build a Sims 4 Season house. But first of all, I'm broke. I'm totally broke, because living in Paris is so expensive, and I don't really have money right now for the new expansion pack. I'm waiting for a withdrawal by Google of money that I made on YouTube, but I have to wait next month to have it, and I think next month I'm gonna buy The Sims 4 season, so you will have to wait a little bit until I build something using the new elements that came with the expansion pack. And also I'm a bit scared that my computer won't handle it. Like, you know, my computer is not really powerful, and I think The Sims 4 Seasons is bringing a lot of new features, a lot of new effects, and I'm not sure my computer will be powerful enough, but we'll see. I'm gonna buy it anyway, just for the objects at least, but also for the weather, like building a lodge under the snow or something like this. It's pretty exciting, and I can't wait to try all the new features, but as I told you, I'm a bit broke, so I will have to wait. I watched some videos on YouTube of creators building things from the new expansion pack, and I have to say that I really love the style of the objects and of the buildable items. Especially there are some columns that I've been waiting for like ever. These columns made both of stone at the bottom and wood at the top. It's like a wooden pillar in a stone pillar. I don't know if it makes sense, but you probably know what I'm meaning. And yeah, I'm pretty excited because I think this expansion pack is really big. There are a lot of new elements, and it will allow me to create even more different houses in different styles. And you know, as a builder, this is something that I'm always looking for. So yeah, so the only thing I can do right now is watching videos of people building houses using the new expansion pack. It's a bit frustrating, I have to say, because every time there was a new expansion pack, I was buying it the day when it was released, and I have to wait, so it's a bit frustrating, but it's okay. I think I will enjoy it even more because I will be waiting for it during 1 month, and when I will have it, I will be so excited. So yeah, I think it's quite positive, but I'm scared that I'm gonna be a bit late in 1 month. Like, my first Sims 4 season build will be in 1 month, and I'm scared that the hype will not be there anymore. But anyway, I'm not doing this especially for the hype. I just do it for myself, for you, for, you know, just for being creative. What else could I tell you about this house? I think I didn't mention that there was a study room just next to the living room with a small desk and a bow window, which is something that I really like in The Sims 4, those bow windows. So I created one. And yeah, this house has a lot of outdoor areas. There's the porch in front of the house, and there's also a big terrace outside with some tables, some chairs, a lot of greeneries actually. There's even a fountain, which comes from Jungle Adventure, if I remember well. And yeah, I really wanted this house to be both small but also cute and not luxurious, but you know, with a lot of greeneries, a lot of plants to make it really, don't know how to say it, just like if there was a family living here, to make it look real. That's also what I tried in the bedrooms of this house. I tried to create a really defined style for each bedroom, just to make it look like there's a family with different members, and each member has different taste, because this is what it is in real life. And there's the parent bedroom, which looks a bit like the rest of the house. There's another bedroom which is made of light wooden tones and some light blue, which is really zen, really relaxing. And there's another bedroom a bit smaller with a different style, with red colors, red, gray, some dark colors actually. And I try to put as much color as I can to make it once again look like someone's living here. But yeah, because I noticed that sometimes my houses might look a bit empty, as you know, it could be a house that you find in a magazine, as it's really everything is tidy up, everything is clean, and a real house is not always like this. I don't mean it has to be dirty or anything, but I'm just saying that a real house is not always looking like a magazine. So this is something I try to do, the build I'm building right now, and in the future as well. I'm trying to put as much life story as I can in my houses, and I think it's pretty good, because the only thing I want is my house to look realistic. Don't know what I could tell you more. I think actually the next house will be quite in the same style, or I don't know, probably I'm gonna build like a penthouse, but a really special penthouse, like industrial, a mix of industrial architecture and some big greenhouses, like a loft full of plants, a bit like poison ivy house. It's not really a house, but poison ivy headquarters in the Batman series. We can see it in the games. It's a strange mix of brick, glass, and it looks pretty good. And I would try, I think, to create this inside my studio. I think it would be perfect for this world. And so probably this will be the next build. I'm not promising anything, because you know, when I promise anything, sorry, I can't hold my promise. Like, I always have another idea and I build something else. So yeah, I'm telling this to you just as an idea. It's not something I will definitely do as the next build. So I think I told you pretty much everything. I really hope you enjoyed this house, because I really did. And if you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.